Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, John, aka Astro Comics, and welcome back to a new comic book review. Today we're reviewing Deadpool and Wolverine World War III. Written by Joe Kelly and drawn by Adam Kubert. This is part of the Best of Marvel Right Now series, which releases all the newest Marvel stories here in Serbia. And I picked this comic up in this Wednesday. If you watched my video that I released that day, you probably seen this comic alongside the Deadpool 2024 run collected issue. And basically I read this yesterday and I thought it was very fucking good. So let's go straight into reviewing it. I don't think Joe Kelly needs much introduction in the Deadpool fan base. He was the writer on the 1997 run of Deadpool, which was, I think, Deadpool's first major run, and he fucking killed it. It had like 69 issues, which is funny. But yeah, he killed it on that run. He then went on to write for multiple other characters, which we'll look at now. It says here in the back. He went on to write Fantastic Four 2099. He also wrote Daredevil, X-Men, Spider-Man, and he also made Spider-Man / Deadpool. That comic, he also made that. So yeah, he had quite a history with this character, and he also writes a pretty good Wolverine. Adam Kubert, who I'm not really that familiar, he is more of an older artist, but him and I think it says here, I don't know who he worked with exactly. Him and Frank Martin created this cover art and probably others too. And I have to say they also kill it with the art style. And for his age, I'm not sure how old he is. He was born in the 50s. He draws pretty good, unlike some other artists like Frank Miller. Listen, speaking of Frank Miller, I want to talk about him a little bit. He actually released a new Daredevil cover that I will show on the screen right now, and it looks pretty good. His new style is kind of okay. I think with the right colorist, it looks really good. But yeah, it's just a testament to see how some artists are get pretty bad when they age. But I don't think Adam Kubert looks that bad for his age. He did have Frank Martin's help. Anyways, back to the comic. I have gone off rails a little bit. Each of the 3 issues starts off like this vertically. I mean, you have to read it like this, which I don't really like. Let me focus the camera. I don't really like that, but So the comic starts off in Vancouver, where Wolverine says that he has a phone, which only rings when a job has to be done, and it rang now. So basically, there's this like superpowered serial killer going around in Vancouver, and it's like this guy with these weird purple tentacles thing, and he's also fighting Deadpool. Deadpool is also on the job. So Deadpool and Wolverine fight this guy. He comes down pretty quickly now, and afterwards, Deadpool is like, "Yo, come by my place someday." And Wolverine, after drinking at a bar, decides why not. So the two of them, so he goes to visit Deadpool and realizes that he's missing. And he sees that Deadpool somehow has gone to Russia, and after going to the location, he finds out that Deadpool isn't even there. So after getting directions from some guy, who he then kills because he's like a bad guy or something, and he also gets ambushed over there. Wolverine also gets ambushed at Deadpool's place in Russia. He finds out that these rich people, have kidnapped Deadpool and have turned him into Wade Wilson III. They have like experimented on him and stuff. He isn't joking anymore and stuff. Here's Deadpool's place, and it's very weird. They fucking brainwashed my guy. And now Deadpool and Wolverine have to survive in the wilderness of Russia while also trying to be the best versions of themselves and learning some valuable lessons. Now, speaking of Joe Kelly and the writing, I don't think that Spider-Man and Deadpool were like horrible or something. It was a decent comic book, but I just didn't enjoy the two very much. I love the two characters separately, but I just didn't enjoy them together all that much. I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine work way better. Maybe I just read, maybe I'll reread the story one day and find it much more enjoyable, like I did with Daredevil Born Again. Here's Wade Wilson III, and who knows? But for now, I'm not really. I don't really think it was all that good. But this team up was much better. So now for the art. This is definitely one of the standout panels, and there's another one that I'll show you here. Here we have Deadpool and Wolverine leaving some destruction behind them, but here's this one. That's like the two of them. Ignore how Deadpool is on Wolverine's back. I won't explain that. They killed a bunch of the guys who were trying to kill them. And check out this cool piece. It's like put to be like multiple panels, but it's really cool. And the dead guys are really forming like a border around it. I really like this one. Props to Adam Kubert for the art. And at the end, we had this weird like parody commercial where Captain America comes in and throws these cookies, which are made from Deadpool, filled with fruit, and they like fucking eat them like Pop-Tarts. It was very weird, nicely drawn. I'm not sure who drew this, but I have to tell you, this did make me crave some Pop-Tarts. There's also some bonus stuff that we'll look at right now, but this cover art I think looks really fucking cool. It's really good. Now let's look at the bonus stuff. So here we have that panel I showed you without color. Here we have this one. We have this one that I also showed you. And here we have the Deadpool and Wolverine movie version cover. You probably know this. Have this one. Deadpool is just making fun of Wolverine. I really like this one. I'm not sure what says here. I read that. That says I don't know what that says, but it doesn't matter. This looks like a Mortal Kombat fatality. This one's pretty okay. This one's kind of weird, but also cool. I like this one. And hold up. This one was actually drawn by Rob Liefeld, who was one of the co-creators of Deadpool. So there's that. And we have, I'm pretty sure that's it. We have these two. This one was pretty cool. I have his arm is like fucking getting chopped off. But yeah, that was it for the art, really. So my rating for this comic is going to be a 9.9 out of 10. It's close to a 10 out of 10, but I feel like if it was like at least 4 issues long, it would have been really cool. And some stuff like I really wish we could see them like trying to survive the Siberian wilderness a little bit. That all kind of felt rushed, but I still enjoyed it. So yeah, 9.9 out of 10, close to a 10. That was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to never miss a new review. This was Asher Comics sign off. See ya.